To get your elastic the correct length, you will take a length of this, get both ends. It goes from here to here. Stretch your elastic along that from one end to the other. You want to make it pretty tight. Get it nice and tight. This is as far as it'll go. Bend it back a little bit. Go ahead and cut that off there. Give yourself a little bit of excess, another 1/2 inch or so. And what I like to do is cut two exactly the same length, so I don't end up with one elastic piece way bigger than the other, because I did kind of fudge it just a little. Now we have two pieces that are approximately the same length. Generally, they're, like 5.5 inches long or so. It doesn't matter because we can adjust the size of our elastic or the strength, tightness of our elastic as we go along. Let me grab my handy dandy elastic tool. It's actually just a safety pin. I know I'm really sophisticated. I can't find my safety pin. There it is. I left it in the last diaper I was working on. Of course I did. Alright. So what you'll do is you'll grab the elastic, put your safety pin in the end of it. So now we have a piece of elastic with a safety pin. And I'm going to stay right here at the machine because I'm going to need it. So stick the safety pin in the channel. And what you'll do when you get it in there is you will scrunch the fabric, push the safety pin through. Then you'll grab the safety pin and you'll pull the fabric. Then you'll scrunch the fabric and pull the safety pin. Scrunch the fabric and pull the safety pin. When you get the elastic all the way in so that there's about this much space, and it's not all the way through. See how it's not all the way? It's just in there still. Go ahead and sew it down at this end. And once you've sewn it down at this end, then you can continue pulling your safety pin all the way through. And as you go, this will start to get really scrunched up in the middle until you've got your safety pin all the way through. When your safety pin gets all the way through, you'll want to keep pulling it as far as you want until you can still straighten your fabric all the way. I'll show you. Then once you get it exactly where you want it, you can tack it down. Usually I have some excess left over. So let's get this safety pin put up in there. Like I said, you'll scrunch it onto the safety pin and then you'll pull the fabric straight. And the safety pin stays in your hand. Scrunch it on there and then pull the fabric. And your elastic is getting farther and farther up in there as you go. Scrunch the fabric on there and pull it. And you can feel where the end of the elastic is. In this case, the end of my elastic is right there where my thumbnail is, and we need to go here. So we're going to keep going. Scrunch, scrunch, and pull. And now it's about here. I want to go just a little bit further. Yep, now it's right there. So I'm going to sew right on that edge there. Find out where I'm at. I want to make sure when I do the other side that they're exactly the same. Back and forth, and back and forth. And that's it. You're done. Now, we have that sewn down, and we'll keep pulling our elastic through. Now that it's sewn on one end, it's going to get bunchy right here. That's what we want. That's the whole point here. Keep pulling it. Keep pulling it. Notice my line is right here. That's the end goal, but it's not scrunched enough. Those elastics are way too relaxed, as they say. I'm just getting the hang of this whole new diaper lingo. Alright, so you'll pull this through. And you'll want to keep pulling until you get it tight. And you want it tight enough that it stays bunched up when you let go of it, but loose enough that you can still completely spread out that fabric. So the fabric opens all the way. That'll give you the full range of motion out of this fabric, out of this diaper here. You'll lay that down in there, back and forth, and back and forth. Done. So now our elastic, show you the pretty side, is in there pretty good. It goes across where I seamed my pretty fabric, but that's fine. Still looks good. Alright, we're going to cut our threads and move on to the next one.